viewers, my name is Yekezi Zobe with this illuminating edition of Situation Report on Live TV. Situation Report is a 30-minute production that highlights major current stories about Monrovia, Liberia, and trending stories we follow on the program. Today, President Weah meets rice importers, targets reduction in the price of Liberia's staple food. With the deplorable rural condition in Liberia, President Weah promises comprehensive road and highway construction to link all county capitals in the country. As Liberians complain about how cheap the exchange rate on the Liberian market dropped to as low as 100 LD to 1 USD on the day President Weah delivered his State of the Nation address. And wanting to bring your program or events live to the viewing public just as it happens, well, Live TV is ready to do just that. Live TV Communications, the CEO tells Situation Report more about the live program on the station. Well, those are trending stories following on this edition of Situation Report on Live TV. Once more, my name is Yekezi Zobel, asking you to please invite someone to watch along with you. Let's take a break to be right back. Pleasant welcome back to Situation Report on Live TV, and straight into the program. President George Weah has met an audience, the importers of rice, and stepped up efforts to ensure the price of the nation's staple food is substantially reduced and made affordable for ordinary Liberians. According to an executive mansion release, the Liberian leader made the comments when he met with officials of the Association of Rice Importers today at his rehab residence in the presence of Commerce and Industry Minister Designate Professor Wilson Tappet. The Liberian chief executive said his government was fully prepared to work with rice importers in every way possible to reduce the price of rice, which is also referred to as a political commodity. The president averred that the reduction of the prices of essential commodities is totally integral to his administration's pro-poor governance agenda. Speaking earlier, the rice importers told President Weah that they were willing to dialogue with government to ensure that the price of rice is reduced on the Liberian market. With the deplorable roads in Liberia, especially the rural parts, President George Weah has promised to embark upon a comprehensive road and highway construction program that will link all county capitals in the country. According to the Liberian leader, the project is his immediate strategy for reducing poverty, increasing youth empowerment through job creation, as well as training and improving economic productivity. President Weah made a statement on Monday when he addressed the nation. The Liberian president added that the intention of his government is to prioritize the planning and funding for this important development goal, which has been estimated to cost about $3 billion.
And highway construction program that will link all counties, capital with all weather paved primary roads. They will be built to the highest international standard and linked to paved secondary farm to market roads that will enhance agriculture, trade, and tourism in Liberia. As a medium-term project, it will take several years to complete. But it is the intention of my government to prioritize the planning and raising of funding for this important development goal, which has been estimated to cost approximately $3 billion United States dollars.
The current situation of the secondary farm-to-market roads and other roads leading to rural Liberia are very deplorable. With this condition, the roads are pliable now because of the dry season and may get worse when the rain steps in. The president's desire to embark on a comprehensive road and highway construction to link all county capitals with
program since the pronouncement was made on Monday. There are some Liberians with their reactions.
Stuff coming from the interior, the rural area rather, and we have things spreading dropping. Like, for example, we have people in the interior who produce pepper, rice, and other stuff, and we are to transport. You also have companies coming in. Companies going to the rural, and you have a lot of people being blocked.
This is the president's speech. Because like leaving the road from Grand Bassa all the way to the southeast area. But I think the focus shouldn't be on the southeastern side. The focus should be all around Liberia. The southeast is not Liberia alone. Because people have a lot of schools up there. You bring it in time. Even pave that road, you put a lot of buses on that road. People will start working on that road. The company go on that side, open the road. People will not be stuck with the muscle right away. Go on that side to work. Working on that side, you don't have time to come to Monrovia to go for your daily meals, but you got to work on that side, live on that side with your family, do a lot of things on that side. I think it will improve everybody's life.
Today is World Hijab Day, and different Muslim women organizations paraded through the principal streets of Monrovia in celebration of the day. Hijab is a practice among Muslim women of covering their body after the age of puberty in front of their non-related adult males. Speaking to Situation Report during the parade, the Secretary General of the Liberian Muslim Women Network, Fatima Marga, said hijab was mandated by God and therefore called on her fellow Muslim women to take it seriously. Also speaking to Situation Report, a Muslim student, Fatumata Masaleh, expressed her impression about the day.
They seem to be very glad to us, which means Women Association Network. Women never show us that women have the right to cover their hair, dress, unify themselves, not to expose their body.
This hijab is mandated by the Almighty Allah, our Creator, because in the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told his messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that, oh you prophet, tell your wife and tell the believing women to take hijab and lower their gaze, because as a woman, such as modesty is your body. You cannot say you are a Muslim woman or you are a believing woman, you dress in the street naked. No. So in our Quran, hijab is commanded by the Almighty Allah that we take on hijab as a Muslim woman, because it represents number one, sense of modesty, sense of being so righteous to yourself, sense of being so good woman of your kind. Because you cannot say you are serving the Creator and then you walk in the street naked. No. So the veil they are seeing on our head today is commandment for the Almighty Allah that we should wear our veil as a Muslim woman or even believer. Because even in the Bible spoke of the hijab. The Bible spoke of the veil, where the Bible has told the believing women to cover their body, to dress decently, because the body is a temple of God.
The Civil Society and Trade Union Institutions of Liberia, CTL, has congratulated President George Weah for appointing Professor Ansu Sonii as the new Minister of Education. Addressing a press conference today at the United Methodist Compound in Sinka, Monrovia, Jefferson Knight said they see Professor Sonii's appointment as Education Minister in the right direction, noting that it clearly demonstrates good leadership on the part of President Weah. The Civil Society and Trade Union Institutions of Liberia is a coalition of the National Teachers Association of Liberia, National Health Workers Association, Oil, Chemical and Petroleum Union, Citizens of Islamic Union, and the Monrovia Consolidated School 60 MCXX.
Medium to congratulate President Weah for appointing Honorable D. Ansu Sonii as the new Minister of Education. The city IL sees the appointment of the new Minister of Education as in the right direction and clearly demonstrates good leadership on the part of President Weah, and the same approach should be considered in other sectors.
No minister will be successful at our ministry in the absence of the Teacher Association, because we are the direct policy implementers of the Ministry of Education. All laws, rules, guidelines at the school level, at the regional level, at the county level, at the district level, we are the one. In fact, previous administrator can tell you, Honorable Mafi Zaza, when he was at the Ministry of Education, at Deputy Minister, he can tell you most of the time we used to, even Anthony Kumoya, when he was there, during the Ebola time, we used to feed them with information from the counties. We have our members across the country. So there's no minister that will go there and try to sideline the National Teacher Association Liberia and be successful.
Well, if you're just joining us, it's a reminder that you're listening to Situation Report on Live TV. It's a 30-minute comprehensive presentation of all of the major current events about Monrovia, Liberia. My name is Yekezi Zobe with this presentation of the program. And trending stories we're following today: President Weah meets rice importers, targets reduction in the price of rice. That's Liberia's staple food. With the deplorable roads in Liberia, President George Weah promises comprehensive road and highway construction to link all county capitals in the country. As Liberians complain about hardship, the exchange rate on the Liberian market dropped as low as 100 LD to 1 USD on Monday when the Liberian president delivered his State of the Nation address. And wanting to bring your program or live event to the viewing public just as it happens, well, Live TV is ready to do just that for you. Lab Communications CEO tells Situation Report more about some of the live platforms introduced on the station. Well, at this junction, we'd like to take a break to be right back with the rest of the other developments.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bobby Valentino Zoe for the United States, Liberian, US-based actor. Keep watching Live TV. Peace.
Welcome back to Situation Report. As the Liberian President George Weah was delivering his State of the Nation address on Monday, the exchange rate on the black market dropped from 134 to as low as 100 LD to 1 USD. Meanwhile, the Central Bank of Liberia CBN rate, according to its website, is 120 LD to 1 USD. Well, what do some Liberians make about the spontaneous drop in the U.S. rate with the commodities with the prices of commodities, remaining constant on the Liberian market? Situation Report has been speaking with some Liberians pertaining to that.
We were changing for 134 to 35, and right away. Day before yesterday, after the president speaking, people start carrying around all news that the rate is 100, the rate is 90, we say rate money for higher rate. And after that, we went to sell our money. We can't get Liberian. Any businessman that you went to, you say, oh my man, I don't have Liberian dollars. So concerning about the rate, we are confused because when the rate come down, central bank have to work on that.
The reducing of the rate, they really confuse us because we noticed that the rate just dropped on new to business people. And we are going to buy the goods in the market, the price still remain constant. So actually we are confused. We don't know what is really happening. Yesterday I want to go buy the rice. And I changed the money for 100. But the lady telling me that I should buy the rate in, they should calculate I should carry the water that they won't calculate the rate in 133. So I said, how can it be possible? When I change the money for 100 and you want me to buy the rest in La Prenda, I'm going to buy the rest in 133. It's not possible. So why you people tell, oh yeah. So it's not possible. Team prices are not dropping and you people are dropping rate and team. It's to be frank, it's really surprising. We don't know what is taking place.
So now they drop the rate, they have to drop the team prices. Because now buying a bag of rate for $2,000. Now I'm doing bread sale. I'm buying one bag of sugar for $4,500. And I'm buying flour for $5,500. And butter is $20 US. And we are even selling for US, I'm selling for Liberia. So if you want to buy my butter, they have to carry it to me according to the US rate. And I pay more money. So for that reason, I'm only waking up 4 o'clock and not achieving anything. But I just have to do this because I don't have any means. So I have to do that to at least to go through instead of backing all on the street.
Drop the rate and get the prices the same. So it will affecting us. So we need to set it up before dropping rates. Make sure you get the price and the rate going together.
Well, Internews of the Liberia Media Development Program Tuesday conducted a workshop in financial reporting and how to respond to delays in implementation for its local partners. The one-day orientation workshop held at a local entertainment center in Monrovia brought together nearly 30 participants from several media and civil society organizations, including the Press Union of Liberia. Here are some of the facilitators of the workshop speaking during the course of this all-important process.
What activities you have to answer the where and the how. Okay? You may not write it the way you would write a news story or a news script, but the same elements apply. So I'm going to spend some time, 30 minutes giving you some tips on how to do it. And it's pretty easy. You know how sometimes when you have a really cool story to tell, it could be about work, it could be about something you encounter, and you come to your friends and you say, oh my God, you know what happened to me today? And that person tells you that story. And it's so amazing in one word. So it wants to wow us is the question. Okay? So just think about, wow, what happened to them? Okay? The way Internews has designed our own grant mechanism is that there will be some kind of money from the grant. So some
But what does the workshop hope to achieve? As some of the organizers of the workshop also spoke on what is the goal of the workshop.
The reason is to have a refresher for our partners. We are Internews, we receive funds from USAID to implement a program relating to media development. So we have partners working along with us. They have capacity in media development, but at the same time we are to build their capacity more onto that and also do a refresher. Probably after a period of time, we want to come back and see how they are doing and what are the concerns or the questions. If we have new materials into the development program to give to them. And for me, I was specific with finance, so I did financial capacity building. But then, we hope to achieve strong financial reporting abilities by our partners and also strong internal control with respect to their system. That has been our financial training focus. So we hope to achieve that. They will report on time. And you report on time because you have strong financial control system and you understand the donor reporting template of which we did the refresher training.
My name is Ozioma Zeze and I'm from Internews. I'm the Strategic Partnership Manager and we're here to deliver a training today to our sub-recipients, to our partners. We had a training before we started the implementation of this project in 2016. And the idea behind this is for us to refresh our participants, our sub-recipients, on the training we gave them some years back, because as you all know, we all need refresher. We need to be reminded of things we signed on to. And so we've come to just remind them to refresh ourselves on the things we signed up to in 2016. That's why I'm here.
How many sub-recipients do you have?
Currently, we have up to 12 sub-recipients, active sub-recipients, and we hope to add on to our number.
My name is Siataska Josie, and I'm representing the Female Trainers Association. And it was good being a part of this workshop because as an association, this workshop will empower us in how to implement our project as sub-grant receiving organization from Internews. And it is good that they even brought us here together as a team because we also learn from other sub-grant institutions what they are doing. And we at the level of the Female Association, we kind of new and we're not very strong. So we learn from the stronger organizations and we feel that this one day workshop, refresher workshop will impact us a lot and it will give us a lot of knowledge and be able to implement other grants from other partners. So we're not just learning from what Internews also do for them, but we also learn for our own capacity building because as Internews have trained us today, also using those knowledge and learning from them to other projects that we'll be able to.
Well, are you wondering how to bring your program or events live to the viewing public just as it happens? Light TV as the platform just for you. Light Communications Investment is the owner of Light TV on SATCOM and is the only television channel that broadcasts 100% Liberian content 24/7. Nurudeen Sanni is the Chief Executive Officer of Light Communications Investment, and he's been telling Situation Report more about some of the new platforms introduced.
Light TV is the only television channel that broadcasts 100% Liberian content 24/7. Light TV has now added new platforms to its broadcast. Nurudeen Sanni is the Chief Executive Officer of Light Communications Investment.
No television equipment are very costly. Coming up, raising the money. We're not being sponsored by any international partners. Like sometimes people always think that we're having some serious support from maybe a big donor here. It's all young people putting their resources together. So starting it was a big challenge. We had to put together, raise the funding to be able to purchase equipment. And after doing that, with the ingenuity, we have it. that can tell Liberians we have ingenuity here in the country. So we could put our ingenuity together and then launch it on the eve of the inauguration, so that we could be able to reach to the Liberians that wanted to see our the inauguration of President George Weah.
In life, there are challenges. What can you see were the challenges for your live broadcast?
Well, right now the major challenge I will face with is internet. Because as we're broadcasting via the internet. So as a result, sometimes we experience buffering. That's the major challenge we're faced with, and we're just hoping that we'll be able to surmount such challenge sooner in the future.
People listening to you and watching you right now will want to subscribe to your live broadcast. How can they get into the process?
If you want to hire our services to cover your event live, we can do that. All you need to do is either call our numbers 0777-533-850 or 0886-529-605. You call those numbers, or you come to our Light TV office at the Capitol Bypass and talk about our business office. It's open to the public for use. We are reaching out to everyone, to corporate institutions, to government institutions. We're there, we're available to cover any live event.
I'm very much interested in Situation Report, the new platform you have just introduced. Tell us more about it.
Well, Situation Report is a new program that we just introduced on our network, because we realize that current events sometimes delay in getting information outside, especially those in the diaspora. Locally, yeah, it's good. People can easily get information, but video-wise, most times you have to see international media correspondents come to Liberia to cover a major event when we have professionals that can do the job. So what we intend to do right now is that whenever there's some major current event occurring in the country, we have that, bringing it on our platform, informing the people in the diaspora that this is what's happening currently in Liberia. So it's a daily program. Situation Report is a daily program that brings the current event happenings in the country, so that those in the diaspora, even those locally, can be updated on what's happening currently in the country. It's all about current events.
And also, Paul Weah of the CAPS show, a presenter, has also been giving his own emotion about some of the new platforms introduced on live TV.
It's kind of amazing, you know, having your program going live and your program being the first going live on television. It's amazing. The feeling is just I cannot describe it, but as you know, going live is different from like being pre-recorded, because there's no room for errors in live. But I felt really great on the inside being the first person to go live on live TV, my program CAPS, and so I was like, I've been yearning for this day. When that day came, and I grabbed every aspect of that as an opportunity. I seized it, and I tried to do what I could do at that time. So it was wonderful. It was actually wonderful going live. And as of now, CAPS is live 24/7, always going live.
What do you want to say to your fans and viewers out there?
First, I would like to appreciate them, all those of you that are always watching live television, not just CAPS alone, but live TV as a whole, because that's a big platform. CAPS is just an entertainment program that is broadcast on live TV. So I would like to first appreciate them for always supporting us positively. Even some of the comments that they send, the negative one, they send it to prop us up for us to always do our best. So I would say thank you to them, to our viewers, for always supporting, and I pray that they continue watching live TV. And I'm impressed with them. I'm happy that our viewership is always increasing day by day, because when I walk the street at times, people recognize and say, oh, yeah, the guy on live TV that is doing an entertainment program CAPS. I laugh. I say, well, that's wonderful. So to them, I just want to say thank you. Bravo to them to keep up the good work.
What would be your message to your team members?
Well, my team members, because I'm so glad to them, and I'm happy that, because the presenter is just one person standing in front of the camera. But those that make the presenter to be a good presenter are those behind the camera. Those that controls the camera, those that edit the work, those that make the presenter to be who he ought to be. So I just want to say to my team members that bravo to you guys. Thank you for propping me up, always having my back, making sure that not just CAPS, but live TV and Paul Allen Weah as a person looks good on camera and is always ready to present to the viewers and give out good entertainment, good presentation when it comes to television.
It is noticed that it's not just you on the program, you have a co-presenter. What do you want to say?
Well, she's like Josephine Koluba, that's her name, Josephine Koluba, my co-presenter on CAPS. She's like my And, you know, the married people will call it amazing rape. I will call it that on the entertainment world. She always back me up. She gives me lots and lots of inspiration when it comes to the television, when it comes to presenting caps. The two of us have that cordial relationship that we flow better, and she's a wonderful person when it comes to presenting the program caps, and I just want to appreciate her. We've been working together for a couple of times, and I pray that we continue, not just on caps or probably any other program that may come up. So to you, Josephine Kaluba, I say I appreciate you and thank you so much for helping the program caps.
And so that's I would like to call it a day on this episode of Situation Report on Light TV. Many thanks for your viewing room, but before leaving you, let's bring you stories we've been following. President Weah meets rice importers, targets reduction in the price of rice, Liberia's staple food. With the deplorable roads in Liberia, President George Weah promises comprehensive road and highway construction to link all county capitals in the country. As Liberians complained about hardship, the exchange rate on the Liberian market dropped as low as 100 LD to 1 USD on Monday when President George Weah delivered his State of the Nation address. And wanting to bring your program or events live to the viewing public as it happens, then Light TV is ready to do just that for you. Light Communications CEO tells Situation Report more about the live program. Many thanks for your viewing role. You can join us tomorrow at 1 o'clock for another fantastic episode of Situation Report on Light TV. On behalf of the entire management team here, my name is Yekezi Zobe bidding you a pleasant goodbye.